guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Victoria Nanozie, in case you're new here. And in case you're returning, thank you for always coming back. You just don't know how grateful I am. But first things first, in case you've not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, press the red button, and then hit the notification bell so that every time I load or I upload videos you get to watch them. Thank you. So anyways, today I'm here to talk about career, my career. Yes, how does that sound? There are different types of careers. There's a career in acting, there's a career in YouTube. Yeah, in case you didn't know, there's a career in YouTube. There are people who are full-time YouTubers. There's a career in banking. Name them. There are so many careers. What is yours? Please go to the comment section and tell me what yours is. Mine is banking. I'm into banking, and I'm also into YouTube. I'm not a full-time YouTuber, no. I have another career that I do. People, I hear, or when I'm watching some of the YouTube videos, some people say I do an is it 8 to 5 job or 9 to something. Mine is a 9 to 7 job. I'm not going to explain why. No, let us leave it at that. Yeah, but it's a Monday to Saturday. Just briefly about what it is. It's a Monday to Saturday. Yeah, and it's the career I do. And then YouTube is full-time. If you want, even when you're going to your job, for people, like, it doesn't have a time limit. This you can do any time. As in, like right now, it's coming to 6. It's 5:45. It's coming to 6. So, right. So, this one doesn't have any. You do it anytime you feel like doing it. That's the difference with my 9 to 7 job. I can do this anytime I want. As long as I have the equipment and I'm ready to do it, we just go. That's the difference. And that's what makes YouTube different from other careers. They have their set time. This one you can do anytime. So you can sit, do what you have to do, and upload it on your channel. Simple and easy like that. So anyways, I'm not here to talk about the YouTube career. I'm here to talk about my other career, which I've told you is banking, and lessons I've learned in this career, but not particularly the career, but particularly a position. I don't know whether you get me. I want us to differentiate that. Not particularly the career, but particularly the position. Of course, there are so many things I've learned in the career and along the way in the career. But there are lessons that I learned last year, and I promised people on my WhatsApp. My WhatsApp is busy, guys. So I told them that I want to share something with them that did affect me. It actually did affect me even from for like 2 months. Yeah, and I was uploading nothing on my channel, like nothing, because yeah, we're going through change. I was literally going through change. So because I was transitioning a little, not from Victoria Nanozie, but career-wise. Not career-wise, but position-wise, I should say. Because I was transitioning position-wise. Yeah. There was a lot. And I promised them that there's something that happened. I actually told them there's something that has happened, and I'll share it with you on my channel. I told them I'll share it, like I had to share it. It happened in September, so I had to share it. I told them, I think I told them when I'm ready, I'll share it. And then I was like, I'll do that in October. October, I wasn't ready. I told them I'll do that in December. December, there was a lot that I had to do. There's a lot of content that I didn't even put out on my channel, but I wasn't able to do it. So, and I told them that when I feel like I'm ready to talk about it, I'll definitely and obviously tell it to you, and we'll put it on my YouTube channel. So today I feel I'm ready to talk about it, and this is why we are here. So briefly about my career. I started working when I was still at campus. I worked in a supermarket for 4 months. I went to a university where you have to take some holiday of like 4 months in a semester. Sorry, in a year. So I took leave sometime, and then when I took it, uh, I went looked out for a job. I got a job in the supermarket. So that was like my first job, like paying jobs. I worked in a supermarket for 4 months left. Then when I completed campus, before I even graduated, I got a job. That was in 2013. I was there for like a few months. I think like 4 months. Left that one and then joined the job that I'm doing right now. So with the career that I'm doing right now, I've spent or with the people who are employing me right now, I've spent 5 years and 8 months with them. Wow, beautiful, right? I know people who have changed careers like, oh my God. But it's okay. It's okay if you feel like you want to change. It is very fine. It is very fine. And change is a part of life, right? Just like growth is part of life. So change is part of life. And in case in religious education, they're teaching us that that is Christian religious education. In case you don't accept change, then change will change you. So yeah, some of these things happen and they happen for the right reasons. So anyways, back to the career. So I told these people something on my WhatsApp, something has happened. No, I told them before that something is going to happen. Something may happen, but I'm a little bit scared. Like, trust me, I was scared. And pray for me so that it does not happen. But guess what? They did not pray enough. They didn't say enough prayers because it happened. But anyways, it was nice. Like, it was good. It was something that I was trying to run away from. But God was like, no, come back here. This is where I want you right now. And yeah, it happened. Like, I was scared that it was going to happen, but when it happened, it did happen. I had the right to say no to it or yes to it, and I chose to say a yes. It was a move, it was a shift, or a promotion. Call it any of those things, because anyone in their careers, they would want to grow. Be it any career, there's no career where you don't want to see growth. Everyone wants to see themselves growing. They want to see themselves evolving. They want to see that I have moved, I've been here for this time, or I'm here and this is where I want to see. We all have that vision of where we want to see ourselves, maybe in the next 5 years, because they say that the things you're doing right now determine your next 5 years, right? Is it right? I don't know, you can tell me. But anyways, we would all want to see growth in our careers at a certain point. So growth happened. And when it happened, guys, I was scared to take it on, because I looked at myself. First and foremost, I didn't know that. I didn't see it happening at the time it happened. No. I thought it would happen, that growth would happen in like 4 to 5 years, but it happened the time it did happen. It happened last year. Yeah. So when it happened, I was like, oh my God, we are doing this together, like me and him. Every time I run him, like, God, we are doing this together. It's not only me. So when it happened, there are lessons that I learned. That's what I'm saying, that I'm not talking about lessons I've learned throughout my career up to now, but just the lessons that I learned when that shift happened, or when that move happened, or when that promotion happened. There are lessons that I learned, and I told people on WhatsApp that I want, and people in my life, that there's things I want to share with you. And there are some lessons that I want to share with you. And then these are the lessons that have come on here to share with us. There are 5. There are so many, but I've narrowed them down to just 5 of them, because these 5 contain all the lessons that I would love to learn. Like, all the lessons that you you could learn. The first lesson is God's timing. When that shift happened, or movement, or move, or yes, when it happened, God reminded me that his timing is the best. Not my timing, not your timing, but his timing. People, we will always want to work on our timing, but always know that God's timing is the best. That he makes things beautiful at his time, not at your own time. Like, God made that beautiful for me, because I was like, I'm still young for this, but God was like, no, honey, it is not about you. It is about me and my timing. At the right time, I make things beautiful. So at the right time, he made it beautiful for me. And guess what? I am there right now because God made it beautiful. So whatever you are going through, or wherever you are, just know you may be stuck, you may be stagnant, you may feel like I am not moving, because I felt that at one point. But there's a way God did his things and his timing, There's a time, you people, I don't want to lie to you, where I felt like I am stagnant. But when that shift came, I was like, God, thank you. Like, God reminded me that it's my time. Like, it's my timing. And at my time, my own timing, I make things beautiful. So he made it beautiful at his own timing. So always trust in God's timing, and in whatever you do, just know that God will make things beautiful at his time. The other lesson that I learned from this was a challenge. When this move happened, you people, I felt like I can't do this. Like, I told myself, Victoria, can you do this? I spoke to me, and I'm like I said, like I've told you, I thought it would come in 5 years. So I was in the relaxing zone, the chilling zone. And in fact, when it came, one of my friends who I also work with was like, you need to challenge yourself. Like, you need to challenge yourself, because what I was doing previously, before I took on this, was like a chiller, like sit down, the results come, everything comes. But now this is not a chiller, it's a challenge. But it's a challenge I know I'm not doing alone, I'm doing with God, and that the God I serve is with me. That takes me to lesson number 3, which is God does not give you what you can't handle. People, what is your career? What are you doing? What has God enabled you to do? Trust me, whatever it is, God has your back. He is with you, and he's not going to leave you. And he's going to be with you while you're moving in that you think is challenging, while you move in that you think, I cannot do this. He's saying to you, honey, love, abu, woman, man, you can do this, because I'm with you, and I brought you this far not to leave you. So I'm like, if my God says that, if my God is with me, who can be against me? Even the Bible says no one, not even what I look at as a challenge. So just know that God has got your back, God is with you, and God is not going to leave you there. Like, he's going to carry you along, because in his own timing, he made things beautiful. In his own timing, he brought that challenge. In his own timing, he has made you strong for that, and he has molded you for that. Because when I look back at the things I went through before I got to where I am right now, I was like, God, all along you're taking me through training, and I didn't know. I totally did not know. But guess what? He was training me for what was about to come. And when it came, I was like, okay. I remembered, I sat down and thought of all the things that happened, and I'm like, oh my God, so you're telling me that something was coming? And me, I was like, no, God, that time you should have seen my complaining, my wailing, my everything that was happening to me that time. But God was like, babe, I just have your back. So Sit down. Sit down. Lesson number 4 is sieve the advice that you get from people. You people, I got advisors when that shift or move or promotion happened. And I was like, Jesus Christ, why? This one is telling you the other one is, they were actually, people would tell me things and things were contradicting themselves. Like this one tells you this, and then the other one overshadows it with the other, and then the other one tells you the other. But it is you to choose. So as you go on with life, the advice that you pick that you get from people, sieve some advice you do not need. Hello? You don't need some advice, as in, yes, listen to what the person is saying, yes, appreciate it, but do not take in everything like they are telling it. Like, do not take in everything everyone advises you, because some people, you may contradict yourself. Like, okay, this one told me, you jump on that one. This one told me this, and the other, like, but people, do not contradict yourself by taking on every advice. Sieve what will help you in your career, what will help you in your growth, what will help you in the next step. Because if you don't, then you're going to fail yourself, because you've decided to take this, take that. Sieve what will help you. The last but not the least is titles. When shifts happen, they come with titles. Like, oh, that is the title. I don't tell you the title that it came with, or that shift came with, but it came with a certain title. People, titles are titles. They should never change you. That is the other lesson that I want us to also learn, that I've learned, that I've been told, that I learned, and that I'm still learning and knowing and embracing. Yes, the title will come, but does it help you? If maybe it does, I don't know. To you, what do you think? So it came with titles. At first, like, they would call me and with a certain title, and I'm like, but I'm Victoria Nanozie, so I prefer being called my name. You people, if you know me very well, always, it is Victoria Nanozie, baby. And we move on, but people will call you this, that, because it has come. You know, there's a period of, you have to accept, okay, this has come, and yes, Lord, we are grateful that it has come. But learn it from me that they should not change you, because personally, titles don't change me. I still remain me at all times. I still do me, and I still tell people, like, when I'm speaking to some people, like, oh, it is me. So, but anyways, let me tell you my experience with the titles. When the title came, I already said I'm Victoria Nanozie. So the first few months, when this came, because it happened in September, the first few, I say like a month and a half, people would come and say, because I work in the service industry, like I told you, I work with the bank. I'm in the banking industry as well. That is my main career, my 9 to 7 job. So when it happened, I was like, I would when people would call me the title, I would laugh like Nanozie. So because I'm in the service industry, because banking is a service industry, you deal with people on a daily basis. So someone would come say this and this and this, and I feel like smiling, but I'll pretend a bit. I'll just pretend a bit, and I'm like, okay. And now I go back to seriousness, because sometimes you have to be serious. Yes. Why? One day I was reading a tweet, someone's tweet, and they said different levels require a different you. So because that shift had come, it's not actually, it's a different you in the, maybe the decisions you take, some decisions, but it doesn't change who you are. Like, you're Victoria Nanozie. get that from me. Like, it is you. It is we've not said that is not there, it is there. But don't forget who you are. Let titles not move you. Let titles not make you forget who you are, or make you do the wrong things, or make you take the wrong decisions. Okay? 5 greatest lessons, that they cover so many of them. Yes, so many lessons. Trust me, they do cover so many lessons. That I sat down, instead of having like 10 or something, I just narrowed them to just 5. So I hope they help you out there in your career. And if you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on all my social media handles. You in another video. Ciao.